Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So following on from last week's test of the players' drivers, we have picked out not 5 this time, Michael.
No.
But 6 drivers in what we're classifying as the Forgiven Drivers series. We thought about lots of different ways to name this series, higher launch. You know, we were going to talk about higher handicap because these are the drivers that higher handicaps tend to go to because they are the high MOI heads. But what we thought was, you know, these are the Forgiven drivers because within a lot of these 6 drivers, Mikey, there's a lot of tour players, low handicappers. You just said it. You said you fit a lot of people into these models. So we don't want to pigeonhole people into one of these heads, but these are the more Forgiven models.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
By popular demand, the Mizuno is in the test. You guys demanded it. We're listening. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, we felt that ST-Z should be part of this test. Probably ST-G should have been part of the last one. So at some point we might revisit the winner being the TSR2, as you guys all saw. Maybe do a little head-to-head with the Mizuno just to see how it competes, but that one's down the road. Well, a lot of shots to hit. Let's get right to it.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, Mikey. So we're going to test today's drivers alphabetical order. We're going to go with Callaway first, into the Cobra. We're going into Mizuno, Ping, TaylorMade, Titleist. Okay. Okay. Right. We've got the Callaway Rogue ST Max up first.
Yep.
Pretty large footprint.
Yeah, it's big.
Definitely. We saw in our testing with Johnny Wonder last, or our little 9-hole match with Johnny last week. High launch driver, very forgiving.
Yeah.
So for players who do struggle with a little bit of launch, really good one for that player.
Definitely.
Okay, let's see a few.
It's a good miss. It's crazy how different that autoflex feels to this.
Yep.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's a very high launch drive. I mean, that's lovely, but it's up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
The boy wonder last week, Johnny, was same thing when we were playing Wentworth in our 9 holes against John Ram. I couldn't believe how high he hit the Rogue ST. All right, Mikey, good job with the Callaway. Cobra's up next.
Yep. Popular one, LTDx.
Definitely. Let's see what it's got. Beauty. Let's do that again. Easy.
Oh.
That's good. Really good.
Go, 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 go. They feel, I'm not gonna lie, they feel good.
All right, Mikey, the underdog?
Yeah, the sleeper.
The sleeper. Shouldn't be last year's bracket winner, but we did include it last week for one simple reason, that when we look at the market share owned by the big 5 companies, Mizuno might have a few percent, literally a couple of percent, a few percent. So, but people in this channel, you know, obviously, you know, like the driver and have tested it. We know it performs well, so let's see how it does perform.
Okay, let's do it.
Straight out the gates and into your bag.
Yeah. better.
How's that?
Yeah, good strike. That's what the center feels like. Kinda.
Good.
That's got to be decent. Spinny.
Okay, ping up next. All right, number 4, ping.
Yeah.
G425 Max. Have you played a ping in the last few models?
G was the last one I
Wow,
used.
that was a while
It's a
ago.
long time ago.
Okay, let's see it. Good. Yeah, it's not winning any awards for the sound, is it?
No. Definitely not. Or looks.
Nice. Okay, second last, Michael, penultimate driver.
Yeah,
We're in with the old familiar Stealth. You played this combo for quite a while.
I did.
TB 60 stiff with the Stealth.
It's a good
Yours
combo.
was the plus.
I played Stealth Plus, yeah.
Okay, let's see how this is. Piped. Absolutely piped.
Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Good stuff.
Stay. Keep on going. Good enough. Good.
All right, Mikey, home straight.
Yep.
Last driver, TSR2. You can hear the crowd willing you home.
Yeah.
Mikey.
They're chanting me off the golf course.
You got it. All right, last one. Last but not least by any means.
This TSR2 looks real good.
What's that?
This TSR2 looks good.
Yeah.
Ryan Andrews should send me one of these too.
Yeah, feel good?
I like it. I'd like to see it compared to Tri-Auto-Flex in both. Oh, we'll take it.
All right, Iron Man, good job. Not easy.
No, not easy.
Lots and lots of shots to be hit. So started out with the Callaway Rogue ST Max. Leaked that one a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
You know, tended to leave the face a little open, bit high and floaty with that one. Quite high in the launch. Not bad launch conditions, but yeah, higher than we would like in launch.
Yeah.
I think the ball speed number is a direct reflection on the dynamic loft being high due to the open face.
Definitely, totally.
Right? So, you know, I think as we saw the drivers for you, Mikey, that you could turn over, and guys, this is the real thing in the fit, you know, for players who can apply less dynamic loft, generally their ball speed goes up a little bit, you know. So we talk about, oh, this driver's hotter than that driver. it might not be that the driver is hotter, it might be the face is easier to rotate, which applies more pressure into the golf ball. So, you know, it's not always about, oh, they make a hotter driver than them.
No.
It's not about that at all. Second driver that you hit during the test was by alphabetical order, was Cobra. Bit longer.
Bit longer.
Yeah, big pickup. And theirs are obviously straighter, so we're applying, you know, a squarer blow into it, but you brought the launch down. Spin stayed nice and tight, really tight actually. 260, 282.
Yeah.
Really pleased with that. You know, we do refer to them kind of jokingly as the ball speed kings, but they've got a fast driver.
Yeah,
I mean, it's, you know, whether you can tame the stallion is up to you, and our job as fitters, but you know, there's lots of upside in a Cobra driver. To the Mizuno, the much requested Mizuno, the tightest dispersion of the first three, really nice, but lacked a little something.
Yeah, there was, I wouldn't say it's a lack of pop, but yeah, definitely not for me.
Wasn't jumping off the face for you. I mean, very comparable with the Callaway, but not in the same league as the Cobra. After that, we were into the Ping. Again, another really consistent one. Quite similar numbers in actual fact to the Mizuno.
Yeah, right? Ball speed down, spin up again.
Yeah, a little bit of a heavier head probably is where the extra ball speed came from, and spin CG being a little bit deeper, a little bit higher dynamic loft. Very similar. TaylorMade in alphabetical order was good, performed well. Ball speed crept back up again. This was late in the test as well.
Yeah.
So to 148 ball speed.
Launch up again.
Launch up, spin up. So definitely you can see the kind of grey trajectory sitting above all the others. So yeah, I was always going to lack a little bit of distance on the ground.
Yeah.
But good carry at 256. Performed well.
Even on the miss again, performs nicely.
Definitely. And then TSR2, the quickest of the bunch, last driver you hit, right? So
After
you're fatigued.
a lot of swings, yeah.
Yeah, you're very fatigued.
Good ball speed, good launch, good spin.
All of it.
Yeah, I
longest carry, you know, very comparable with the Cobra on distance. Actually, launch, speed, launch, spin, and distance were all very comparable. In the end, you know, if we look at those two side by side, bit of a wash between those two, to be honest.
Same.
Yeah, really good numbers with those two. So pick of the bunch, maybe even tighter spin numbers with the Cobra if you want to sort of split hairs in it. But they were excellent. So guys, as we done last week with our table, with 6 drivers this time, we've got 6 points to give away now. So from 6 being the best performer in the category of the 5 categories, accuracy being a combination of the total yardage offline, distance being basically just your accumulated total distance on all shots hit, ball speeds, as it would show there, the average of the shots hit. Looks very subjective, but we're going to throw that out there, and most of the time you get people kind of agreeing with one another within a place or two. Not everyone's going to say the best looking driver is all the same. And then sound and feel. Yeah, we're going to throw that in there as well. So accuracy, Mikey.
Yeah, accuracy, number 1, Ping.
Ping, yeah.
You know, even the boys helping us film today, they were saying, wow, Ping seems to be the most consistent, most accurate on the line, and it shows. Really good on there. After that, we had the Cobra. Yeah. Similar, but you know, maybe a little bit out to the right on that one. Yeah. Callaway in third with accuracy. Yep. So although it was slightly out to the right, it was kind of doing the same thing all the time. Yeah. You could make an argument in a different way of testing it that, you know, the tightest from furthest left ball to furthest right ball, it was by far the most accurate relative to that. But we're doing it relative to start line, so you know, that's just the way we had decided to do it at the start. But Callaway tended to do the same thing every time. Definitely. Which is a sign of accuracy, you know, in a sense that, you know, you could aim down the left side and hit that little cut back in. After that, we had the Stealth. Yep. Really good. Again, really good. Tight, little draw, more your preferred shape. I think that's, you know, another thing to kind of factor in. You know, you don't like a cut, you don't normally see a cut. So, I don't. You know, that's not ideal for you. We had Titleist in there, which was nice as well. Pretty much down the middle. And then last but not least, we had the Mizuno, which actually was pretty decent. But it just,
yeah, just on a cumulative, it was not much in it. I think there was 1 yard in total between the Titleist, and the Mizuno.
Mizuno, yeah.
Yeah, but all performed pretty well. Distance.
Yeah, number 1 Titleist, which was good.
Yeah.
And it competed. Number 2 was Cobra, so they were both the
1 and 2.
1 and 2 in
Quite a bit
distance.
ahead.
Totally.
Number 3 was the TaylorMade.
Yep.
4 Callaway, 5 Ping, and propping up the rear. Now, we did have a dead heat between Ping and Mizuno on total distance, so we done a little tiebreaker when it came to the carry distance. Some people argue we should be doing carry distance anyway. It's the only real guaranteed way to measure distance. The rest is a calculation. I totally get that as well. I think in this case, we would probably have still seen the same same result. Yeah, we would have. We'd have seen the same result anyway.
Definitely.
So. Ball speed king, Titleist quickest,
Again.
Cobra second, TaylorMade third, Ping fourth, Mizuno fifth, and Callaway. Again, like we said, open face, more dynamic loft, probably just lacking a little pressure into the golf ball with that slightly open face. Again, a little bit of the bad luck of being first.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably somewhere in the middle of the pack, it would have been a little bit quicker, but that's the way that it goes. And your top 6 when it comes to look and sound and feel, Mikey.
Yeah, sound and feel. I mean, again, sound and feel for me, TSR2 was really good. Classic, but yeah, look great. Next for me would be TaylorMade. I then go to Callaway. I then go Cobra, Mizuno, and then Ping.
Yeah.
Ping was just loud in the bay. It's loud for me.
Yes,
not a fan.
Not for me either. Not for me either. I don't hate it when, I've got certain players, that hit it maybe at a little bit lower swing speed, but certainly when you're up, 103, 104 miles an hour swing speed, club head speed, and those especially the off-center ones tend to clang a little bit, don't they?
Totally.
They do. So in terms of total, guys, we had in 6th position with 10 points accumulative was Mizuno. 5th was Ping with 13. Callaway was in 4th place with 15. We had Cobra was in 3rd place with 20 points. TaylorMade 21 points in 2nd place. And TSR2 came out top of the pile with 26 points.
Another Titleist win.
Another Titleist win. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if too many people, the fitters out there, will be disagreeing with kind of any of those numbers in the previous 2 tests. I do see TSR out there with a little bit of a jump on everything in the field right now. We're keen to see what comes in the spring and see what the big guns, Ping and Cobra. We know a little bit about Cobra, but Callaway, TaylorMade have got up their sleeve. Yeah. How they're gonna keep up with really a couple of years of Titleist dominance.
Yeah. No, that TSR. Yeah, like you said, to see how it can compete later on will be good. I think it'll still be. Yeah. Top of the teams.
Top of the pile. And big shout out to Titleist because that TSR is a big modification from TSI. TS2, TSI2. We never done all that good with those drivers. They were very forgiving, but aesthetically and and some of the other performance criteria, they weren't always the best. TSR2 is a monstrous leap forward in all categories, taking it into a product that really anyone could use. I mean, I think we know that we'll do exceptionally well with that one, and I think these numbers reflect our feeling towards where they're going to perform in the bay.
Totally.
Good stuff. Okay, guys, more testing to do. Really, the only other one we've got to do is the drawbys drivers. We've got to do the right to left ones. We'll probably bring in somebody who we feel is an appropriate candidate to test them. I don't think it is either of you or I. No. We'll both probably hit those a little too high and not ideal in terms of the player candidates. So we'll pick maybe it's a Ronnie or someone like that to come in, a little special guest tester for that one, but it'll be good to certainly see it. And then as we move into other categories.
Definitely. Yeah, no, it'll be fun.
Lots more to come. Okay, guys, stay tuned for more. We'll see you again soon.